Welcome to Neo Royal, House of Pricey Cardboard. On today's episode of Commander Gameplay, we are joined by LotusBloom Gaming. You can find her on Twitter and YouTube, guesting on streams and posting deck texts and box openings. Our usual fourth is of course international superstar Cole from the Uncommon Commander podcast. It's season 2, baby! Lotus is playing her Slogurk, the Overslime deck. This is a land matter deck that looks to use its commander's ability to sacrifice and get back a ton of lands. This is especially powerful with a couple of buyback cards like Constant Miss and Walk the Eons. As for Cole, he is playing Isshin to Heaven as 1. This is, as you would expect, an attack matter deck looking to double up on a lot of powerful attack triggers. It runs all 4 Titans, Sun, Inferno, Grave, and Bruce Tarl. Kelly is playing our new version of Ghoulcaller Gisa. This list focuses a bit less on combat damage and is looking to ping the table with Ayera and Aristocrats. A little similar to my Scarab God, the list is still running a handful of the best lords. For myself, I'm playing Kumena, Tyrant of Orazca. This is a Merfolk tribal list with a focus on untapping to generate a lot of value with my commander and powerful mana sources. Beside the high value, the deck is still looking to close with combat and commander damage. Lotus's opening hand contains Constant Miss, Retreat to Kazandu, Nissa who shakes the world, Hinterland Harbor, a snow-covered forest, and 2 snow-covered islands. Cole's opening hand contains Sun Titan, Persis, Clifftop Retreat, a basic plains, and a basic swamp. Kelly's opening hand contains Metallic Mimic, Lord of the Accursed, Morbid Opportunist, Ayera First of Locthwain, and 3 basic swamps. My opening hand contains Jungleborn Pioneer, Reflections of Littjara, the Great Henge, Soul Ring, Exotic Orchard, a basic island, and a basic forest. I get to start this off, and land drop a Path of Ancestry. Kelly land drops a Swamp, while Cole land drops a Plains. He casts a turn 1 Soul Ring. Lotus land drops a snow-covered island. I land drop a regular island and cast my own Soul Ring. I cast Jungleborn Pioneer.
I've just realised who Phil's playing.
Fish!
Yep. It's my first ever commander deck.
Oh,
Nice.
cool.
I still have it.
Nice.
I built him because Cryptbreaker is like one of my favorite zombie card ever, and when I saw Kumena, I was like, it's a fish Cryptbreaker!
Kelly land drops a Swamp and casts Metallic Mimic. Both Cole and Lotus land drop and pass a Clifftop Retreat and a snow-covered forest. I land drop an Exotic Orchard and cast my commander, Kumena, Tyrant of Orazca.
The same power that drives the river ever onward flows through the roots and branches. To me.
Since I still have mana, I tap 3 Merfolks to draw, and then I pass. Kelly land drops a Swamp and casts Lord of the Accursed. Going to come back, the Metallic Mimic attacks me. Cole land drops a Swamp and casts his commander, Isshin to Heavens as 1. Lotus land drops an Hinterland Harbor and casts her own commander, Slogurk, the Overslime.
People online been saying, oh, Slogurk, he ain't that special. But you know what? I think you're special.
Oh, that's a card.
I land drop an Alchemist Refuge and cast its best friend, Seedborn Muse. I draw a card with Kumena and ship the turn to Kelly.
That's basically Corsair Kruphix just right there.
Yeah, but I have 3 mana once I activate my land.
Kelly land drops a Swamp. She casts Twilight Prophet, but does not ascend yet. At her end step, I cast Manascape Refractor and draw a card.
Why do you gotta be a problem all the time?
All the time.
All the time!
All time.
Cole land drops a Mountain. He casts Sun Titan and pass. I draw a card at the end step. Lotus land drops a snow-covered island and casts Willow Geist. I draw at the end step before going to my turn. I land drop a forest and cast Reflections of Littjara, naming Merfolks. I follow it up with Tadadel Acquisitor. Reacting to my spell, Lotus casts Roiling Regrowth. I draw a card and pass.
Untap, upkeep, we need a board wipe. Draw,
I am working on it, Kelly.
Kelly land drops an Unholy Grotto. She casts her commander, Ghoulcaller Gisa.
Oh, wake up, my lovelies! There's work to be done!
She then heads into combat, sending the Twilight Prophet to me. At the end step, I draw a card and flash in Vanquisher's Banner. Cole untaps and goes straight to combat. He sends Sun Titan and Isshin my way. I take 9. At the end step, I draw a card and flash in Merfolk Mistbinder. I draw a second card with my new Merfolks.
Okay, I'll untap.
I'm trying to do the Seedborn as fast as possible.
On her turn, Lotus casts Nissa who shakes the world, using the +1 to untap a forest. At the end step, I flash in Merfolk Sovereign. Now that I have 8 Merfolks, I tap 5 to put a +1/+1 counter on all of them and draw an additional card.
This is the thing. Phil, you've been down, you've been out. You're like, I can't edit these videos. Like, I'm not getting what I need. But you get these 2 straight wins in a row, and you're like, this is what I needed. I'll show everyone my wins on my YouTube channel.
the thing is, it's probably like that. Some of the strongest this deck can do. Like the top deck was actually really lucky. Anyway.
I land drop a forest and cast Thunderfoot Baloth. I then cast a pretty good 2-drop, the Great Henge.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I declare my attackers and before blocks, Lotus casts Constant Mist, paying the buyback by sacrificing an island.
Dang. My arch enemy, the Constant Miss.
I then pass. Kelly land drops a swamp and achieves City's Blessing. She casts Ayara, first of Locktwain. She then follows it up with Phyrexian Dreadnought.
Oh. I think I'm gonna react to that. I will. Let's do it like that.
Come on, let me kill you!
No! I will resculpt Ayara.
No! I'm gonna sacrifice Gisa. Oh no!
With the Dreadnought ETB on the stack, Kelly sacrifices it to Gisa for 12 zombies. The ETB can then fizzle. She goes to combat and sends the Twilight Prophet to me again. At the end step, I flash in Forerunner of the Heralds. I'm starting to get a lot of triggers whenever I cast a Merfolk, so since this one tutors on top of the library, I will stack the triggers so that I can tutor, draw the card, and then tutor again. I tutor for Master of the Pearl Trident and Herald of the Sacred Streams. I tap 10 Merfolks to put 2 +1/+1 counters on them, and we go to Cole's turn.
I would like to cast Mythos of Snapdax.
No! Okay, I will attempt to draw a counter spell.
I draw 3 cards by tapping 9 Merfolks. I cast Thrasios, Triton Hero, a card I really did not want in addition to my Seedborn and Flash combo. Not finding a counterspell, I cast Master of the Pearl Trident.
But do you have any blue mana left?
At this point, no. Yeah, okay, I didn't find one anyway. But I guess I could have found Heroic Intervention as well. Alright, you may destroy everything.
I keep Soul Ring, Reflection of Littjara, and Jungle Pioneer. Kelly keeps the 4/4 Elemental, Cole keeps the Sun Titan, and Lotus keeps our Planeswalker and the Forest Creature. Cole then goes to combat, dealing 6 to me with Sun Titan, and on attack, Sun Titan brings back Isshin. He then pass. Lotus uses Nissa to untap a land. She recasts her commander and land drops a Fabled Passage, cracking it for a forest. I land drop an island and cast Growing Rites of Itlamok. I reveal Wake Thrasher from my top 4. I then cast Quest for Renewal, followed by Sea Hunter. I then discard down to end size. Kelly casts Bolas's Citadel. From the top, she casts Necropotence.
I'll pitch these. 3 lands, Cyclorif, and Curse of Bounty.
She casts Reanimate, returning Twilight Prophet to the battlefield. Using the Necropotence to move the bad top decks, she casts Blood Artist and plays Bujka Bug, exiling my huge graveyard. Kelly then goes to end step, putting the 2 cards from Necropotence to hand. Cole and drops a Swamp.
Thought I'd hit, admittedly, thought I'd hit another creature by now. Not yet.
It's not going well, is it?
No.
For his combat step, Cole sends Sun Titan to Lotus, who blocks with a Forest. On her turn, Lotus land drops a Forest, and +1 Nissa for mana. Unless I missed something, Nissa should be at 8 right now, but I see 7 on Lotus's dice. She casts Ren and 7, and follows it up with Retreat to Kazandu. She then 0 ran and 7 to put 2 lands from her hand into play, triggering the retreat for 2 counters. On my turn, I cast Tetiova Bentic Druid. I'll then drop an island and recast my commander.
And if it dies, that doesn't flip the Growing Red. So either I trigger this or I flip this. Yeah.
They're both pretty good.
Yeah. I bet it was this close to being able to do both. Oh, well, wait a minute. I guess I flip this. I'm at the end step, so this taps for 4. So I can activate that. That's 1 counter. Draw a card with that. That's 4 counters. So this is on line 2.
Well, never mind.
We tried.
Never. Not.
Have your cake and eat it.
I get Merrow Reejerey with the Sea Hunter. At Kelly's upkeep, she reveals Filth to Twilight Prophet. She then recasts Gisa. Making sure Nissa does not ultimate, the Prophet deals 2 to her. Kelly plays a Swamp with the Citadel in second main, and puts 2 cards to hand with Necropotence at the end step.
I suggest we swing a Planeswalker.
Yes.
I have a 7/7.
Oh shit!
Cole draws and pass. Nissa untaps another forest. Lotus then goes to combat, sending 2 forests to me. I block with the Pioneer and Tetiova. When the forest dies, they put counters on Slogurk. In second main, Lotus returns Slogurk to hand to get 3 lands back from the grave. She recasts Slogurk and then 0 ran and 7 to put the 3 lands into play, putting 3 counters back on Slogurk with the retreat. I draw at the end step. I'll end up a somewhat late Reliquary Tower. Using my Cradle to float mana, I cast Kira's Follower. This triggers the Reejerey and I untap the Cradle. I cast Verdant Mastery, kindly putting an island under Kelly's control. I put 1 on my battlefield and 2 in my hand. I cast Wake Trasher, an Herald of Secret Streams. On this one, I untap an island as I'm already floating a lot of green. I cast Fallow Sage, and activate the Sea Hunter to get Lord of Atlantis on the battlefield.
Yeah, I didn't put Intruder Alarm. I felt like it was a bit much.
He's always untapping.
It doesn't look like it because I'm having like a hell of a game, but usually it's not that expensive.
Yeah, I do, but mine's part of an infinite combo with the Merfolk that you tap 7 Merfolk to counter a spell which creates a Merfolk.
You shall not read more.
I tap 10 Merfolks to put 2+1/+1 counters on all of them. I go to combat, sending the Pioneer and Tetiova to Ren while Kumena attacks Nissa. Lotus reacts with Constant Mist, paying buyback. In second main, I cast Surge Spanner.
I can pay 2 and bounce a permanent.
Oh no.
Oh no.
At Kelly's upkeep, she reveals Dead Baron to the Prophet. She plays a Swamp with the Citadel and removes the second one with Necropotence. She attacks Nissa once more. In second main, Kelly sacrifices the beast to Gisa, creating 4 zombies. She casts Victimize, sacrificing a zombie to get back Lord of the Accursed and Metallic Mimic on the battlefield. She then casts Morbid Opportunist, followed by Death Baron. She puts her Necropotence cards to hand, and I draw 5 cards by tapping Merfolks.
How many cards are you gonna draw?
6, 7. So that's 1 card, 2 card, 3 card,
Oh my god.
4, 5 card.
Lotus lands us a Misty Rainforest, gaining 2 life with the retreat. She cracks both her fetch lands, holding priority to return Slogurk to hand. She then gets Breeding Pool and a basic. She recasts her commander and 0 ran to put 3 lands from her hand to the battlefield. Slogurk gets 3 counters back and Nissa untaps a forest. At the end step, I draw 5 cards again. I also pay 2 to return Nissa to Lotus' hand with the Surge Spanner's ability. I activate Sea Hunter to put Sage of Fables on the battlefield. On my turn, I untap 27 permanents, which pumps both my Wake Trashers. I'll then drop Nykthos Shrine to Nyx and cast Overwhelming Stampede. Kelly reacts with Deadly Relic, targeting my Lord of Atlantis. Lotus reacts to the stack and adds a Constant Mist on top of it. I cast Mystic Confluence, putting 2 counters on Constant Mist and 1 on Deadly Relic. Both spells are countered.
Yep, I can't pay 6.
I can't either.
So with my army of +30, +30 unblockable merfolks, I take the win. Well played.
Here were the 3 cards that I've had in my hand for the last several turns.
Enlighten us.
First this,
Okay.
Okay.
and Ruinous Ultimatum, which I couldn't cast because I didn't have the triple white.
Oh my god.
That's rough.
Oh my god. Wait. Oh my god.
What? No, Kelly, no. Wait, let's not go back.
Oh my god. No.
We were
How
just
many
dead. We were
creatures
just
do I
dead.
have? 1,
We
2,
were
3,
just dead.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't have enough.
Ah,
Or what?
Well, to kill you?
In theory.
You don't even have a sack outlet. Well, I have 16.
Oh.
Okay, plus. Okay, yeah. But you don't have enough?
Well,
It's 10 permanents. You can sack the.
I have 3 zombies.
Heck, you could sack the
I
Necropode.
have 3 zombies. This was my board.
so
Oh, these were lands.
This
And
is,
can you activate Gisa?
More than enough. More than enough.
I have one.
Yeah, you have 10 for sure.
Yeah, I have 10 for sure.
as long as 6 are creatures, you can
Yeah.
drain out with Blood Artist.
Yeah, I have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 creatures.
Well,
Dang it.
next
Dang
time.
it. But next time, Gadget.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. You can find more of our content on the channel and check out Kelly's stream on Twitch at DavyFJones every Monday and Wednesday for the month of May. Check out our guests on their respective platforms, take care, and we'll see you very soon.